You startled me. You may be wondering why I'm running. It's because I'm scared. Fear is chasing after me. I can feel it. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my bones. And I don't like how it makes me feel. So if I can outrun it, it can't catch me. Then I'll be safe. Right? On second thought, I've tried running away from fear before. I've tried suppressing it, ignoring it, pretending that it just isn't even there. But that strategy did not work out very well for me because it was very much present and just buried deep down in my body. So that is why I have created this yoga class for when you are feeling scared. This class will help you recognize this emotion in your body, maybe even sense it, and will offer you tools and strategies to help you release fear from your body. Some really nice to have items are a blanket, a pillow, as well as a stuffed animal. And without further ado, let's run! I'm just joking. Let's breathe in and out. And let's get started. Hello, and welcome to your yoga practice for when you are feeling scared. I encourage you to bring a blanket and a pillow to your space. Nice to have items are a bolster and a stuffed animal if you have one. Feel free to pause this video to gather your items. I invite you to join me on the mat, finding a cross-legged seat. And once you are there, I invite you to observe your connection to the surface beneath you. Can you feel your sit bones rooting down into the earth? Take note of how the outer edges of your feet connect with your mat. Use your physical connection to the earth as an anchoring point, keeping you tethered to the here and now. I invite you to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. If you have something soft nearby, like a blanket, pillow, couch cushion, or stuffed animal, bring that item towards your chest and your belly and just hold it close to you. You can give that item a hug. If you are working without an item, I invite you to place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your belly. Take a breath in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth as you look down and past your nose or close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Find a posture that feels soft and comforting to you, meaning that if it feels better to bow your head or round through your back body, then feel free to do so. Listen to your body as you find a posture that feels supportive and comforting. As you breathe in and out, I invite you to notice what's coming up for you. It may be a thought, an emotion, a sensation in your body. I invite you to observe and notice with a lens of curiosity. And my friend, if things start to feel heavy, uncomfortable, or uneasy, I invite you to hold your item a little closer towards your body and notice how your heart and belly connects with this item as you breathe in and out. For those working without an item, deepen your hand's connection with your heart space and your belly. If it feels good in your body, I invite you to explore a soft and gentle sway from side to side, breathing in fresh and nourishing oxygen, breathing out, releasing anything that just isn't serving you well at the present moment. All right, let's explore stillness, and whenever you feel ready, open your eyes. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. If you're holding an item, kindly place it to the side. With that said, feel free to hold onto your item at any point during our time together. If certain emotions like fear come up for you, this item can act as an anchor, helping you remain rooted and grounded in the present moment. Release your fingertips to the earth. Take a slow breath in through your nose as you slowly reach your hands towards the sky. Fingertips meet overhead. And then a slow breath out through your nose or your mouth as you slowly release your hands to your sides. Breathe in to slowly reach your hands towards the sky. Perhaps direct your focus up and towards your hands. Breathe out to slowly lower your hands to your sides, bowing your head. Breathe in, integrating the neck into the movement, hands up and overhead. Breathe out to lower and release. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Interlace your fingers out in front. Breathe in to push your palms forward. And then breathe out to round through your spine. Bow your head. On your next breath in, reach your hands towards the sky, finding length throughout your upper body. And then breathe out to gently release the bind with your hands and explore a spinal twist to your right. Place your left hand on your right thigh and your right fingertips on the earth or your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out to journey into your spinal twist, turning your head to look past your right shoulder. Deepen your breath here, perhaps playing around with directing your breath down to your belly. And you can explore some gentle movement in your neck by slowly turning your head to look past your left shoulder, and then turn your head to look past your right shoulder once again. I invite you to continue this movement if it feels good for a few more rounds. Wonderful. Explore stillness. As you breathe in, slowly reach your hands up and overhead, face forward, and on your breath out, explore a spinal twist on the left side. Breathe in to explore a gentle lift in your heart. Breathe out to journey into the seated spinal twist. Direct your focus past your left shoulder. I invite you to connect to your breath as you explore some gentle neck movement if that feels good. Explore stillness. As you breathe in, float your hands towards the sky, spread through your fingers, and face forward. Breathe out to release your hands to your thighs. Roll your shoulders forward, up, and then back for a few rounds. All right. Please sit near the middle of your mat, facing towards one of the short edges of your mat. Send your legs out long. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Place your fingertips on the earth, and then begin to point and flex through your feet, stretching out through the soles of your feet, as well as the tops of your feet and your ankles. Wonderful. Soften through your feet and your toes, and then explore a generous bend in your knees. You can place a pillow, bolster, or a blanket roll under the backs of your knees for extra comfort and support. As you breathe in, reach your hands towards the sky. And then as you breathe out, fold forward, releasing your belly on or towards the tops of your thighs, and then placing your hands on your feet, ankles, or your shins. Breathe in here. Breathe out to bow your head, going inward. As you breathe in, notice where you feel your breath in your body. And then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Relax your jaw as best as you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. I invite you to follow the flow of your breath as you go inward and check in with yourself. Once again, notice what's coming up for you here, approaching this with the lens of curiosity. Take a breath in through your nose, and then on your breath out, slowly roll up through your spine. And take a moment to notice how you feel. If you have an item beneath your legs, kindly remove this item, placing it to the side of your mat. Cross out your ankles, and now let's transition to all fours. Take your time. We move slowly as a way to communicate messages of safety to the brain. Feel free to pad your knees with a folded blanket or a pillow. And once you are there, stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hip points. Tuck your toes under to stretch out through the soles of your feet as we flow between cat and cow pose. Take a loving breath in here, and as you breathe out, tuck your tailbone under, round through your spine, bow your head. You can think of a black Halloween cat stretching here. Breathe in. Breathe out to slowly reach your tailbone towards the sky. Drop your belly. Lift your chin slightly. Breathe in. Breathe out to press away from your mat and round through your spine, creating space throughout your spinal chain. Breathe in. Breathe out to drop your belly, exploring a long puppy belly, creating space throughout your front body. Breathe in. Breathe out to round through your spine, hugging your belly button in towards your spine. Take a breath in here, and then breathe on out to explore a cow stretch. Breathe in to find a neutral spine. Curl your right toes under and then slide your right foot towards the back edge of your mat. Take a breath in here, and then breathe on out to hug your right knee in towards your chest, round through your spine, and then step your right foot between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips just to create a little bit more space. Breathe in to look forward, open up through your heart. Breathe out to send your hips back, straightening through your right leg, rolling onto your heel as your toes point towards the sky. Maintain a small to generous bend in your right knee. Breathe in to look forward, and then breathe on out to round through your spine. Bring your nose closer towards your knee. Breathe in to look forward. Breathe out to roll through your right foot, coming back to your low lunge. Plant your palms on your mat, connect to your center, and then make your way to a tabletop position. Move your hips from side to side. And then explore stillness. Curl your left toes under and then slide your left foot back. Take a nourishing breath in, and then as you breathe out, hug your left knee in towards your heart, round through your back body, and then step your left foot up. Come up onto your fingertips. As you breathe in, open your heart and look forward. And then on your breath out, send your hips back, straightening through your left leg, rolling onto your heel. Breathe in. Breathe out to round through your back body, nose towards your knee. Breathe in. Breathe out to look forward and then roll through your left foot. Plant your palms on your mat, and then whenever you are ready, step it back to a tabletop position. I invite you to explore some gentle movement throughout your spine. Wonderful. Explore stillness. Untuck your toes and then bring your legs together. Sit back towards your heels as you actively reach your hands towards the top edge of your mat. I invite you to come up onto your fingertips and then sway from side to side. Breathe in. Breathe out to melt your chest towards your thighs, and then allow your forehead to gently connect with your mat. Feel free to place an item beneath your forehead to offer a lift. Relax through your arms, your hands, fingers, and your jaw. Breathe in. Breathe out. I invite you to keep your hands reaching forward, or you can explore sliding your hands towards your feet, palms face upwards. You can even give your feet a gentle massage here if that feels good. And my dear friend, if you are looking for a little more space, feel free to open your knees towards the long edges of your mat. As you breathe in and out, I invite you to notice your breath. Where do you feel the breath moving your physical body? Do you feel it in your lower back, rib cage, belly, upper back, and maybe into your shoulders? When we are feeling scared, there's a natural tendency for the body to curl in to protect, and the body engages in muscular contraction. This can create tension in the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. So as you breathe here, I invite you to use your breath to wash away tension from your neck, shoulders, and your back body. It may be useful to breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth with a sigh to help release the tension. Breathe in, and then on your next breath out, slowly roll up through your spine, eventually finding a kneeling position, or you can make your way to a cross-legged seat. Place your hands on your thighs, palms facing up, fingers are soft. Take 3 slow cycles of breath here. All right. If you are in a kneeling position, make your way to all fours and then swing your legs to one side, making your way to a seat on your mat. We are heading down to our backs now. I encourage you to have your props nearby in case you wish to use them for our remaining poses. Place your palms and the soles of your feet on your mat, and then slowly ease your back body onto the surface beneath you. Take a moment to snuggle your shoulder blades under your back body and tuck in your chin slightly. Connect to your center as you hug your knees in towards your chest. Place your palms on your kneecaps and then stack your knees over your hip points. Allow your shins and your feet to grow heavy. As you breathe in, notice your back's connection to the ground. And on the breath out, notice how this connection may change. I invite you to remain here in stillness, or you can play around with moving your knees in a slow circle. As you move, bring your attention to how your abdomen supports you in this movement. Take your circle in the other direction and a kind reminder to move with your breath. I invite you to explore stillness. Place your hands on your hamstrings to help scoop your tailbone up, so that way your low back is flush to your mat. Gently send your arms from left to right, palms facing down to start. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, slowly melt your knees over to the left. You may wish to move your hips a little bit more towards the right side. I invite you to place a pillow or a folded blanket between your thighs to help level out your hips and to offer support for the pelvis. There is an option to place your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. As you breathe in and out, I invite you to direct your breath down towards your belly, feeling the rise and the fall of your belly. Spinal twists give us the opportunity to wring out anything that just isn't useful at the present moment. This could be thoughts, replaying a past situation, worries about an upcoming event, and so on. Explore deepening your breath for a few more moments. Lovely. Take hold of your prop and then place it to the other side of your mat. And then release your left arm to the ground. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, connect to your center to help you lift your knees through center and then to the right. Once again, explore what feels good for you here. You can make use of your prop, And place your hands wherever it feels best. Play around with directing your breath down to your belly. All right, take hold of your prop and then place it to the side for the moment. Gently release your right hand to the ground. Connect to your center as you slowly lift your knees away from your mat and back to center. Place the soles of your feet on the ground and then begin to walk your feet towards the long edges of your mat, allowing your toes to turn out slightly. Lower your arms to your sides, palms face up. Now melt your knees over to the right, lifting the soles of your feet off of your mat. And then bring your knees back through center and then over to the left. I invite you to continue this movement, moving your legs from right to left until your legs are fully extended on your mat. I now invite you to fully extend your legs out long on your mat, taking up space, walking your feet towards the bottom corners of your mat. Feet grow heavy. For our final resting posture, you have a few options. You can choose to wrap yourself up in a blanket. You can place a folded blanket, pillow, or bolster anywhere along your body that feels good. This additional weight can be very useful on the chest or pelvic region. If you have a stuffed animal, blanket, or a pillow, you can place this item on your chest and give it a hug. I now invite you to close your eyes. As you rest here, I invite you to notice how this added weight feels on your body. How does hugging something feel in your body? And if you are working without an item, I invite you to notice how the weight of your body feels against the surface beneath you. All right, we are going to explore a breathwork technique that can help send messages of safety to the nervous system. I will guide us through this technique, and then I will invite you to explore a few rounds on your own. For this technique, we will take a slow and even breath in through the nose for 4 counts, and then a slow, soft, and gentle breath out through the mouth for 6 counts. So I invite you to breathe in as you normally would, and then breathe out. Let's begin. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, a slow breath out through your mouth. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I invite you to continue this breathing pattern, or you can allow your breath to find a rhythm that feels good. Okay, let's breathe in together. And then breathe out through your mouth. Let everything go. Fear is an emotion that flows through the body. Sometimes we are aware that we are feeling scared, and other times fear is being masked by other emotions. Feeling fear in your body, acknowledging that fear is present, and finding ways to soothe or ground yourself can be so useful and empowering. By doing this yoga practice, you communicated messages of safety to your mind and body. What an amazing gift you've given to yourself. Thank you so much for being here. If you are practicing in real time, tomorrow is Halloween. I wish you a happy and safe Halloween. We close our practice by saying thank you or namaste.